A silent killer, a ghostly face, a scream that chills the soul. What if I told you, the most terrifying hunter in the night isn't a wolf, a panther, or even a snake? It's an owl, but not just any owl. This is the barn owl. And it's unlike anything you've ever seen. This bird doesn't hoot, it screams. A high-pitched, blood-curdling shriek that has haunted villages for centuries. People believed this owl wasn't a creature at all, but a ghost, a warning, a bad omen, a messenger of death. And honestly, they weren't far off, because the barn owl does things no other bird can. First, it's completely silent. You could be standing in an open field, pitch black, no wind, not a sound, and this owl could be inches from your head, and you'd never know it was there. That's because its wings are built like a stealth bomber. Soft, fringed feathers break up the airflow, canceling out noise. The result? Perfectly silent flight. It moves like a shadow. It strikes like a ghost. And here's where things get truly insane. The barn owl doesn't even need to see its prey to kill it. It hunts in complete darkness. No moonlight? No problem. This owl has the most advanced hearing of any bird ever tested. Its face? It's not just for looks, it's a high-tech sound funnel, a built-in satellite dish that collects sound and directs it straight into its ears. And its ears? They're asymmetrical, one higher than the other, so it can pinpoint exactly where its target is, down to the inch. Think about that. This owl can hear a mouse's heartbeat from 30 feet away. Through snow. Now imagine you're that mouse. You're scurrying along, completely unaware that death is already locked onto you. You can't see it, you can't hear it. And then, bam, gone. And then, silence. No wonder the ancient Egyptians buried barn owls with mummies. They believed this bird was a gatekeeper to the underworld. Even today, some cultures say that if you see a barn owl before dawn, someone will die before nightfall. Superstition? Maybe. But when you hear that unholy scream in the dead of night, you start to wonder. By now you're realizing something. Nature doesn't play by our rules. It has its own laws, its own predators, its own nightmares. We uncover the strangest, most unbelievable things this planet has to offer. But don't just take my word for it. Follow now and see for yourself. If this owl has left you speechless, just wait until you see what's next. How do they survive? Size and speed. The barn owl isn't small. It stands nearly 16 inches tall, 40 centimeters, with a wingspan stretching over 3.5 feet, 110 centimeters. And while it's built for stealth over speed, it can still cruise through the night at nearly 30 miles per hour, 48 kilometers per h. And while many barn owls don't live past 2 years in the wild, some survive for over a decade. How? They don't stop hunting. A single barn owl can devour over 1,000 rodents a year, and when it's time to bring new killers into the world, they do it fast. Barn owls don't wait for spring, they breed all year round. The female lays up to 11 eggs at a time, raising a nest full of silent assassins. So yeah, this bird is terrifying enough on its own, but in the skies, silence is its greatest weapon. On the ground, a very different kind of predator dominates, one that doesn't just hunt, it strategizes. Meet the dingo, Australia's apex land predator. A hunter so intelligent it's been caught teaching its own kind how to problem solve. And the wildest part? Dingoes don't bark. Instead, they communicate through a complex system of howls, yips, and even mimicked sounds, creating a language of their own. What else can they do? Click here to see for yourself, but be warned, once you know what dingoes are capable of, you'll never see them the same way again. There are vast secrets and mysteries that abound, and this is the place to uncover them. Don't forget to like and follow. You'll be amazed at what's next. And now you know, stay curious.